recording?
Gold center.
Pretty nice.
Great. That was fun.
All right, buddy. 2 minutes.
And it was only get that number.
What's your station number?
970.
970.
As well as 106.9.
That's Steve Chili, buddy.
Hey, what's that second number? What's the call the 9700 number? What's the second call? 925-272-925. So you have the conference in Texas? Yeah, so we use that number.
You guys gonna do anything like during the season, like
Sound check.
President Obama this week we addressed housing growth in the U.S. economy.
Businesses have created 7.2.
Are you hearing me?
Hey, I'm
through
here,
there?
Chris.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Eric. Eric Haus.
What?
No, I was yelling at somebody else. How long we have to go live?
You have about 4 minutes, so you're live.
Okay, and
4 minutes.
our heartbreak, are we breaking for news?
We don't break for news. Let me see. Pretty much the same thing as last night. Let me see. We're going till...
You know he's coming out these speakers here?
Yeah. Yeah, you want
Worst
to
disaster since regaining independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. The Justice Department
I
winning
think
the
I
$1
have
million
you on
settlement on Friday for
Are you
Duke
seeing
Energy, the company pleading guilty.
Yep, I see you on Skype.
Okay.
In one case for Salvador's two Wyoming wind
4G
farms.
connection's going to last you. We'll try to keep watching for breaks.
Wind Energy Company was the
Okay.
And for the heartbreak, since we don't have news, just do station ID, and then we'll throw in a lot of commercials, throw in a block of commercials.
I'll do like a 3-minute commercial spot at the top of the hour then, just to give you guys a few minutes.
Okay, and then play the lead intro back, and then we should be good. That's at the heartbreak. And how many floating do we have during this first hour?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 commercial breaks in the hour, so those are all floating.
Okay.
And they're all 3 minutes long.
Okay, and the Civic gets picking up off of Y106?
Yes, they will be able to here on Y106. Lewistown should be picking it up off of our live stream through Y106.9.
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
I am to record this show.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
Thank you. Then we're down about 2 minutes till we're live?
Yeah. Give you audio.
war veteran from California detained while on vacation in North Korea.
Merrill Moon is an 85-year-old retired math and science teacher who loves to travel. He and a friend decided to go to North Korea to explore in Beijing. The friend told Brian Frankel, another one of their friends, that North Korean officials took Newman off the plane without explanation. He says Newman's wife has had limited conversations with him.
That's why she had to get some pills. It was worked out that she would mail him someplace.
Possibly the Swedish
Do you want to run a mic check on us quick before we come back?
Southie wouldn't discuss this specific case, but did say
Chris, you're hearing me okay, right?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, Blair, you want to go ahead and mic check?
We got Splinters on as well. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Yep, he's good.
Okay, try number 3, Haas is on this one. Haas, yeah. Yeah. Well, we can say something, right? For the count.
Check, mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Yep, he's good.
Okay. All right, outstanding, thank you.
How are those ribs? Good. Rich.
Which do you like better, this one or
That might be a little spicy, but so
I think there is I don't eat it, so it doesn't matter to me.
I'm gave my screen. Are you going to go ahead and give us the feed?
Yes, we're going to back to limit insurance companies prey on patients. Cantor says Democrats have offered a plan, even if it needs fixing. Republicans, he says, have offered nothing. At the White House. Mike Michael.
15.
Country music legend Willie Nelson suspending his tour. 3 members of his band hurt early today in a bus accident. Willie Nelson was not on that bus in East Texas. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News Radio. Center Hall Farm Store, located across from the Whistle Stop restaurant on 100 West Allison Street, announces that their annual Wild Bird Feed Ball sale is still on. Purchase a variety of feeds for your farm center friends. Right now, get a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for just $15.99. You can also pick up a 40-pound bag of premium bird mix, a superior mix of seeds, peanut hearts, 30% sunflower, white millet, red millet, and Milo. It's a high-energy, high-protein feed which will attract finch, cardinal, blue jay, tuck titmore, doves, and many others. All for $17.99. Plus, Center Hall Farm Store has organic chicken feed, as well as wood pellets for your winter heating needs. They also have Eden Pure heaters to help keep you warm all winter long. Center Hall Farm Store, located across from the Whistle Stop restaurant on 100 West Allison Street. Family owned and operated. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Saturdays, 8 to noon. And call 364-1393 or 364-2126.
This telecast is copyrighted by Forever Lines for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any other use of the telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the program without the Forever Lines consent is prohibited.
It's been a long, hard road. A lot of changes come. Hard changes. We've been kept in a cage for too many days. Some wanted to give out, and some wanted to give in. Is this our crime? Is this our sin? We still believe. Through the pain and through the grief, through the lies and through the storms, through the cold and through the heat, through the rain and through the tears, through the crowd and through the cheers, we still believe. Through the shame and through the grief, through the heartaches, through the waiting and through the years, we still believe. For players like us, in places like this, we need all the hope we can get. Yet, we still believe. Even when the darkness comes and we feel the grave, we still believe. The time has now come. The former Nittany Lions will restore the roar. 100% pure Nittany Lions. Only on the Forever Lions Network.
Hi friends, and a pleasant good afternoon to you. Broadcasting live here in parking lot south of the RV lot, the Forever Lions Network. My name's Skip Rouse, Blair Thomas, and Mahaza with us, and Quintus is down there at an alumni reunion in North Carolina. Welcome to our show, the only network built by the players for you, the fans. Much thanks to all you fans out there, and that's what the Forever Lions Network is about. Blair, a great, nice, cool Saturday morning here at Penn State.
You know, we talked about earlier in the year that this being football weather, this time of year is the time of year where you want to keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving, so you can get in and out of the game as fast as possible. I'm looking forward to this game. It's the last home game. These seniors have been through a lot the last couple of years. They got a chance to participate in a program that's you know, is built the right way, I should say. Where the thought focuses on the academics and making sure that these guys have things to lean on after they get finished playing.
Yes, definitely. And I know a day like this, you definitely would want to ball up because that keeps you warm.
Yeah, exactly.
That time on the sidelines is not good on a day like this.
Yeah, these are the days where you want the 30-plus carries. You want to make sure you're getting as many touches as you can, and not just carries, but even out of the backfield, whether it's a swing pass out of the backfield or a check down screen. You want to be active in the offense today, just so you can stay warm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're going to thank our sponsors out here. This is the GoPSURV.com tailgate show brought to you by Hog Fathers as well. And before the show, I had to race back here and grab some of this Hogfather's food, man. It's the best. I'm telling you. And those ribs are awesome. And that chili, man, that chili to die for.
See, it's hard for me to you know, have that same enthusiasm as you have for the food, because I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat any meats except fish. So it's hard for me to enjoy it as well as you are.
Oh, man, it was great.
It smells good. It smells outstanding. And you know, anybody that's in that area on Atherton and, you know, looking for some nice ribs, Hogfather's is right there in that same parking lot where the McDonald's is. So it just has the land.
Yeah, right there, Jack Six Pack. You can just stop in, grab your beer, grab your ribs and go, man. But I'll tell you, they create a nice spread out here, man. That beef brisket and those ribs are to die for, man. And that chili, man, it is awesome. So if you haven't picked up anything today, head on out there to Hogfather's, because Glenn out there does an outstanding job. I'm really thankful, man. That's the highlight of my day. I told you, this is my breakfast, lunch, dinner out there. This is awesome. And my buddy Haas over here, the Haas, some football commentator here with us. He's gonna. What are your thoughts today on some of that chow, buddy?
As a fan, a tailgate fan, that's part of the experience. You obviously come out to enjoy the tailgating, enjoying the food. Hogfather's does a phenomenal job of bringing that tailgating experience to the best you can do. The food is phenomenal. It's an experience to die for.
Look, I tell you what, I'm between two pillowcases here, and I'm quite sure between the two of you guys haven't missed many tailgates.
Championship eating here, no doubt about it.
Yeah, we're ready for a rib eating contest.
You guys make me the best in the business.
That's right. Yeah, Haas and I go head to head all the time, whether it be wings or ribs, you name it. But no, it's some great food out there. We're thankful for that. I can't help but see, looking out across the landscape here, it looks like somebody with a red hat on there. Please don't. I thought maybe it was a Nebraska fan here. He's just trying to keep his head on. He's dressed in blue. He had a red hat. But hey, stop on by out here. We're at lot number 20, the RV lot. We got some samples of Hogfather's out here. Get a taste of this best stuff in town. And we're going to be talking today, touching a lot of subjects today, Blair. Obviously, give a little recap of last week and what we're looking here for Nebraska. But we also wanted to touch on some things that are near and dear to us, and that's what we're about here at the Forever Line Network.
Yes, for sure. I mean, we kind of put this thing together for the former players that had the opportunity to come back and share some of their experiences with us. And that's the main focus of what we're trying to do here at Forever Lines, is make sure that the former players have a voice to go out there and give you, the fans, their insight on what they think this team is doing, how they're progressing, whether where they need improvement in their opinion as a former player.
Right, those insights and those conversations that you only hear on the sidelines, in the locker room, in the squad room, that's the kind of cool thing that we can do here for Forever Lines Network, because it's the only network built by the players for the fans. And it's been a lot of fun this year. But we're winding down here. It's our last home game. But, we all started this whole thing. The shakedown was taking place here at Penn State, and Joe had just died. And we all got together and we're thinking, we're hearing all these stories out there in the media about what Penn State's about, what all these other people perceive Penn State to be about. And as we sat together there, we thought about this, we talked, we thought to ourselves, people need to hear about the real Penn State from the guys who helped build this house. And that's the generations of former players who've come through Penn State. And fortunately this year, we've had a real variety of guys come in to our show this year, and next year it's only going to keep getting better.
Yes, this is just the start of it, and as we continue to get more and more response back and more sponsorships. Yes, we're looking for sponsorships. So the more of those things that we get in place, the more guys that we can invite back to participate in it and give their insight and their knowledge of the game, because a lot of guys have played here and then they went on to play pro ball or got into coaching in some aspect or another. So they have insight that they can give back to us and give to the fans on their perspective of what Penn State is going and what direction do they see the team moving in and what needs we need, because there's always, with the sanctions that we're under right now, we need all the fans and former players to help us with the recruiting side of it, so we can find some of those diamond in the roughs that, maybe a good football player, but he may not be recruited by, all the big-time players or big-time programs in the country, but he has the talent to play at this level. So,
and Penn State's looking for, a unique type of student athlete.
Absolutely.
Because it's not like the SEC, you know, we don't have basketball even up here as majors. You know, we have guys who are intelligent. We got guys who leave Penn State that go on to do great things in the community, in the world, and that's unlike other schools. I mean, there's a camaraderie here. You know, we had Greg Jackson on this year. He played some time with Penn State transfer. So you know what? He keeps coming home, and he calls Penn State a home.
Absolutely, because it is. When you get a chance to spend time in a locker room with 100, plus players for a season, you really get to feel the bond. You don't get a chance to get that intimate relationship with that player in a year's time. But guys that has lockers next to you, close to you, across from you, you get a chance to bond with those guys because you're seeing them every single day. You're out there on the field, you're in the weight room. All those things is times where you're bonding as a unit, and that unit is that team. You come together as one, as a team, and it's very important that you have that aspect of the game. Well, I wanted to check and see if Quintus was on the line and let him give his takes on it if he's on the line, because we know he's down in the Carolinas.
Yes, I'm not sure. Chris is back in the studio. I know he's going to try to bring him in one of those lines. Chris, just give us a shot when he's ready to go with us here. Quintus, it sounds like you're there. How are things down in North Carolina? Maybe you lost his connection down there. And if you want to call into our show, folks, our number is 814-272-9253. So give us a call there. 9700. Okay, so we're actually taking calls at 272-9700. You can also come on up here to our tailgate, and I'll be happy to talk to you, talk about Penn State sports, Penn State football. I'm going to try to get Quintus back on the line here. He's with a group of alumni, Penn Staters down there, ready to watch the game. And we're going to bring him in down there with the fans in North Carolina. And we'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to Fertile Lives Network.
60 Minutes brought to you by Mammoth Restoration and Construction, located at 320 West College Avenue in Plymouth Gap.
Chris is,
This is Andrea Boyle from YSC. Through our 14 distinct programs, we have the opportunity to spend time with our community children every single day. Whether teaching life skills in a group home, helping a child reunite with them.
All right. Yeah, he was calling. I answered the phone, but nobody was there, so I'm not sure if he...
I'll tell him to call back.
Okay.
all right, how long is this break?
3 minutes.
Just enough time to eat that
Enough for a
chili.
few bites of the Hogfather's chili.
Eat so much more of that. Just close the flaps, you won't need that heater.
He won't be able to do the whole program. He's going to
Time
take
to
a
stop
break.
slowing down, smiling more,
Chili is great.
and seeing
You guys
great
gotta try
people
it. You
who
gotta
are
do it.
living the life.
Have some ribs on us.
This YSB Minute brought to you by
Actually,
Mammoth
have some
Restoration
ribs on
and
Hogfather's.
Construction, 320 West College Avenue, Pleasant Gap, 359-4144. RV.com. Looking for a place to stay while you're in town for Penn State football this year? Go PSURV.com is the premier full-service RV provider for PSU home football games with a wide selection of quality, well-maintained models to rent. Ensure you're the best possible locations of PSU overnight lot and correctly set up by the professional staff. For more information,
Charge
visit
something for it, then they think it's worth it, right?
GoPSURV.com
They're
or
giving it to
call
them for free. They're like, no, there's some sort of catch.
I was like, huh? What? I'm like,
It's hot, it's food. Like a sales thing, you know? Maybe something put like a sign on the road there so people are walking back before they get here. So they park it right in front of you, don't feel ambushed. Like when it's
Anyway, come on in and watch all the games today.
60 seconds.
Now you got to pull it out there. Spread the word. That's just got even better with Prospectors and Damon's Grand Sports Bar, 1031 East College Avenue, right below the stadium. And for all your catering needs, Prospectors and Damon's all in one can get it done. Call 861-RIDS for Prospectors or 237-6300 for Damon's Grand Sports Bar. Looking for an affordable way to get around town without having to rely on someone else's schedule? Try a scooter rental from Campus Scooters. Campus Scooters provides efficient, affordable, and fun scooter rentals with special rates to Penn State students. Blue White Weekend, get a daily scooter rental for only $40 or $95 with a 3-day rental, plus new happiness and $10 off. Campus Scooters located in the Hills Plaza behind McDonald's in State College. Call 814-238-2602 or visit campus at KOOTERS.com.
Y106.9.
Start 970 WPLF.
This is Ray Round trying to listen to Forever Lion.
And we're back here live at lot number 20 in the RV lot at the Forever Lions GoPSURV.com Hogfather's Tailgate Show. And during that break, I had to confess here, man, I was snacking on some of that chili, man. That is good stuff. My name is Skip Rowell, Blair Thomas, the Haas with us, and we're trying to point us on the line here with us down in North Carolina, a group of alumni, bringing the best of Penn State past, present, future, and the only network built by the players and the fans here. Just kind of giving thanks to this past segment there, Blair, about how this whole thing's come about. Thanking the fans here for allowing us, and also thanking broadcasting, especially for having the vision and foresight to allowing us players to come out here and try to build a network for the fans.
Yes, we are very, very thankful for them. I mean, the things that they have done for us this year, starting out the first year, has been outstanding. We got to be very appreciative of that. So we want to make sure that we say thank you to all our sponsors, because those people have done a lot of things all year to help support us. Damon's, the G-Man, Hogfathers, Autoport. I mean, it's been so many throughout the course of the year, but we're very thankful that they have given us some sponsorship.
Even out here today at the GoPSURV Tailgate Program show, we're out here broadcasting live. You know, they have it set up out here great for us. They got heaters out here for us. A nice cold day, and the rainy days, and there's some fans walking by. We have some Hogfathers food. If you haven't tasted any, guys, we have some Hogfathers in here. Come on in, get a sample, guys. I think we have Quintus on the line down in North Carolina. How are you, brother? How's things down in the south?
Everything is wonderful. I'm doing well. Just how are you? And Blair, how's everything up there?
Oh, it's cold. I feel like that Notre Dame game back in '87 when the snowbird was coming down. It's very chilly out here right now.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, man, well, I tell you what, I'm sitting inside of a fantastic place. I'm going to tell you guys, I just got a chance to meet one of the owners here at Old Moses Sports Club, Grill, and Restaurant here in the Triangle, North Carolina. These folks have rolled out the red carpet for us. Penn State alumni chapter, the Triangle Alumni Association, has been coming in here for about 5 years now. We've got a large room. Actually haven't started yet, but I'm looking at a large room that'll probably hold about 50 people. Should be 50 alumni today. It's going to be great, folks. So at about 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30, when folks start to roll in here, we'll get back on the line live and have some of the Penn State alumni come on board and talk about their experience here in the Triangle, and really have an opportunity to talk to the folks at the Valley and Cincinnati. So this is really exciting for me. I'm not going to remove before, so I'm a rookie at this. So all you fans out there with me, and we're going to keep this thing rolling.
Hey,
Yes.
You sound great down there, man. You're doing it like a pro, man. Just like the professional were in football. You're doing great on radio here down there in North Carolina. And I guess it's a lot warmer down there with all the fans today than it is up here at Penn State.
I gotta say, guys, I'm loving it. I'm in a short sleeve shirt.
Oh, you're killing me.
Walking around in shorts.
You're killing me.
We've got fans in one room watching Iowa. They've got a really nice way out here. I'm telling you, that we've got, I can't even count the number of televisions that are in here, but this is an absolute awesome, going to be an awesome experience for me. It's Devin Gardner up on the big screen in one room. Devin Gardner, quarterback of Michigan, who beat our homecoming. Remember that, fans, all of that energy that was in this stadium on homecoming weekend. We're going to need that again this weekend. Whenever we go out here on the field to battle the threat, we need that energy.
Outstanding, Rob. Quintus, I know there's one thing we have here that you don't down there, and don't get me wrong, I know you got good barbecue down there, man. But we got the Hogfathers out here today bringing us a spread. I'm telling you, brother, you've had it here. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Hey, Quintus.
I know exactly what you're talking about. When you were too busy to pick up your phone, I talked to Blair. He said your fingers were greasy. You didn't want to get the screen. Because you had your face in the Hogfather.
Oh, man, you know. The ribs are great, man.
And he said you weren't sharing anything either. So hogging up the restaurant machine, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, man.
Hey, Quintus, I swear he was playing end guard and tackle. He said at the end of the bench, He was guarding anybody that came near his rib, and he was going to tackle him out of the box.
Oh man, well, I've got to kick him away, buddy. That's
I know that's right. How about that coming from a former kicker? Guarding and tackling and kicking in.
Yes, he was.
Haushalter is definitely barbecue place as far as I'm concerned. That's my personal opinion. But whenever you're riding down North Avenue, folks, stop in the Hogfather and get yourself a flip.
See, now, this is a little different for me because I haven't had a chance to try Hogfather's ribs and probably never will because I don't eat meat. But I have tasted Prospectors and Damon's ribs, and they partnered together, and I think they have outstanding ribs, or at least they did when I used to eat them. Now that I don't eat them, I'll let you guys battle that out, but I'm a little partial to them, only because I tried it before.
You're absolutely right. Now, when you're on North Avenue, go to Hogfather. If you're on 26, certainly not my name is today. You can get a little bucket of ribs. You can get a bucket of baby back there from that are absolutely awesome. That doesn't mean that you don't have to. You don't go to the Hogfather. When you're headed north and south, go to Hogfather. When you're headed east and west, you go to India. You gotta.
Oh man, I'll tell you, it's all good. Hey, Quintus, we have somebody here who has a birthday today, and there's some fans here coming by. Oh, they're coming back around. We're actually catching this on video. So if you guys want to come around here, we're catching this on video, so you'll be able to be famous. So Eric has a microphone here. What's your name?
Oh, it's Marielle.
Marielle, today's your birthday.
Yeah, it is. It's my 30th.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Wow, you know, I thought you were maybe a student here or something. Wow.
No, I'll take it. I love
So where are you from?
I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow, you came all the way from Louisville, Penn State.
Yep,
That's because we're everywhere.
Exactly.
We're everywhere.
Because we're incredible.
And you know what? We got to find out. We have one of our teammates remotely in the Carolinas. We got to find a place in Kentucky that have a Penn State tailgate, because I know there's a chapter there somewhere that we can bring some former players in and
we'll do the same thing like he is here. We'll have a player come down here to your chapter of the Forever Lions tailgate, and we'll get together where you guys
Buffalo Wild Wings in Middletown.
Podcast like Quintus is down in Carolinas.
Sounds good to me.
You need to become an organizer. So
all right.
all of you out here, what I'd like you to do though is, if you can, friend us on Facebook. We need to be your friends. We want to bring your ideas. It's facebook.com/Forever Lions. And who are some of your friends here?
Oh, this is Jamie and Liz.
And where are you guys from?
From Milan, Pennsylvania.
Milan, Pennsylvania. Where is that?
In Milan, Pennsylvania.
It's
in northeast PA. It's on the border of New York and PA.
Okay, up near Scranton area.
About 2 hours above.
Oh, wow. Oh, so up near Middleton.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
It's a little colder there.
I bet it is. Did you come through snow today to get here?
Not quite, almost.
Okay, what
So
about you?
when did you guys get in town?
We got in today.
Today?
Yep.
Okay.
For Marielle's 30th birthday.
And who's your other friend here?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I'm Jamie.
Here we go, Jamie. Here we go, Jamie from Philly.
Quintus is down that way. And you guys obviously have a good group of fans out here. Who are all these people out here?
Oh, they're some of the best people in the world.
Yeah, Quintus.
Hey, we got a special guest. We're talking about the alumni chapters in Kentucky. I'm standing here now with the vice president of the Triangle Alumni Chapter. I want to introduce you and all of Central Pennsylvania to Mr. Ben Fichter.
Okay, well,
meet my colleagues, Mr. Blair Thomas and Mr. Dreibelbis.
hey, it's great to meet you.
How you doing?
Great. You know what? We have a group of fans here that want to say a big hello. I'll tell you what, we're going to say, we are Forever Lions. So you guys ready? We are Forever Lions! Well, tell us about your chapter down there in North Carolina. It sounds like you have a big group of fans down there getting ready for Penn State today.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm just be happy to see what you said. There's great big fans down here. We're a long way away from State College, but it doesn't matter. We've got to get here together and watch the games together. We've got a great fun down here. We hook it up to get sound in here and all people from those games. Man, we score touchdowns, we're living this final stage. we're calling the we are around in here. We've got a follow we actually share. I'm looking right now at the Iowa alumni. They're sitting here watching the little room in the back. You can sort of stand in that
little room.
Of course, that's pretty well great with them. But they sit back here and watch our games. We sit out here and watch our games. Sit alumni coming in the same place. It's like all 6 of them, they come in here and watch.
Well, it sounds like a really nice facility you're at down there.
It's a 100 foot pair to pair, half a black watching the games. Last year, you could watch they said the NCAA said you can't have a bowl game, you took your home back. So we watched a little game. I think you guys might have been familiar with a little bowl game.
Just a little bit.
From 1988, we sat here and we watched that game. And that was our bowl game for us. And man, we had a turnout for that as well. And this year, we're going to do the same thing. We can't get to a bowl game they say, so we're going to watch a bowl game. We're going to watch 83 Sugar this year.
It's a timeless classic, in the history of football. I think there's been surveys and people, it's just one game in the history of college football that nobody seems to forget. And we're thankful, all of us guys, Blair, Quintus, and I, Lord blessed us being able to be out there and be a part of that team that year. It was a phenomenal experience, and it's kind of neat that it was captured in history, and people can kind of go back and revisit that. We can't thank you enough for welcoming Quintus down there, and we look forward to being able to do more broadcasts with Quintus down locally with all of your fans and bringing everybody back here. Once all your fans are situated to go live, we can get a little We Are Forever Lions going back up from you guys up here in the north. So
now that we know we got some contacts down there, we could do even a little better. We probably could put together like a little bus trip. Come up, we can get X amount of tickets. I know, with the limited seats and some of the empty seats, I'm quite sure we can do some type of package deal that we can put together and Quintus can entertain or chaperone.
I got a package deal, man.
Bring a group of guys.
We'll bring them up here and they can have some hog fighters, man. I'm telling you, they'll put it all together, man. It'll be awesome.
Yes, that's wonderful. I'm glad you guys are down there keeping that chapter together and bringing the Penn State fans that's in that region together to help support, a program in need of support. These young players out there have been, put in a tough situation, and we as alum and fans have to go out there and support and cheer for these guys, because what they are doing with the number of scholarships they have versus some of the other teams in the country, I have to take my hats off to these young men and the coaching staff for the talent and the schemes they put together to keep us in games the way we have been.
Blair, and talking to you about the fan base and that huge alumni group out there nationwide, worldwide, not just in the United States, but outside Canada, all around the world. How can people get in touch with ForeverLions.com to organize some of these kinds of things that you're talking about to support the cause?
Well, they can get in contact with us, at our website. It's Forever Lions. Blair at ForeverLions.com. Skip or Quintus. Just hit us a note, and then we can start working on putting something together. But that's something that takes some time. You can't just expect to go into it, a couple of weeks before the season starts. You got to start planning for something like that this time of year, getting ready for next season.
Rome wasn't built in a day, but you get an army out there of Penn State fans and followers. So, it can be, miracles can happen on ForeverLions.com.
Oh, if you put your mind to anything, it can happen. And all things are possible if you put your mind to it. You just got to have that right focus, that right drive, that desire to make it happen.
And I think this, Haas has touched on something here. I think there's a great opportunity out there, not just throughout the football season. Just during football season, it's great. But throughout the whole year, we can be having events and things centered around different activities, bringing alumni, football players and other sports together and thanking the fans and having a great time. And I think you touched on something there, Haas. I think that's something we could try to work with. But we need ideas. So if you could find us out on Facebook.com/ForeverLions. Go to our website. It's Quintus at ForeverLions.com. Blair at ForeverLions.com. My name's Skip. And we can shoot me an email at skip@ForeverLions.com. Let us know your thoughts and ideas. We want to come out there. We want to be able to bring more and more players back to you, the fans. We're broadcasting live out here at Lot 20 at the Forever Lions Hogfathers Tailgate Show, and GoPSU.com out here. Just look for the big RV out here with the double-decker out here. They got it all wrapped up around here. We got the heat flowing through here on a cold day. And with Hogfathers, you can't go wrong out here. So be sure to join us, and we'll be right back after these messages. Listen to Forever Lions Network.
How long is the break? Yes.
Blair Thomas, thank you for all your years, buddy.
Thank you for your years of support. Truly,
Love you.
thank you.
3-minute break.
No, I mean, I've never been
Okay,
to
boys, we're probably going to
animals in
change
the
batteries and dial back in.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, yeah. I just sent Blair back. He can do that.
I need a raise. I didn't really work.
I need to just like,
I said, they can probably come up.
Work on the girls. They seem to be more friendly and more open. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to know your Penn State history.
Yeah, we do a promotion downtown where we give away $10,000.
Probably haven't seen people like this in about 10 years.
People are like, nah. I think there's a catch.
I think they're going to get bombarded with email or something.
I'm trying to do this. You don't need it.
We do, this is what we do.
We're going to give you two. Hey, right here.
You guys are down here.
Hey, Skip, we have to reconnect now.
Okay.
Fresh set. I like that one.
Thank you again.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Thanks a lot. Awesome. You all set?
Yes, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. We will. Thank you.
Enjoy.
We're back.
I couldn't see him before. What's up?
Hello.
Chris,
All right, cool.
hey Chris, how are we looking on this break?
Now we got about 40 seconds, so I'll be back. I started playing another song because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take, so I got 35 seconds now.
Okay, 35 seconds, and what's our, who's leading us out of the break?
What time? Next break is at, the hard break will be at 59:50.
59:50, and another floater in there between. And what are we leaving out of this break on?
We are, this is, right now you have 10 seconds out of this spot right now.
Great cars, the same friendly faces.
So that's 5
106.9.
Stock 970, WBLF.
And we're back here live at the GoPSURV.com Hogfathers Tailgate Show here at RV lot number 20, Forever Lions Network. And it's a nice cold day out here at Penn State today. Bring the best of Penn State past, present, future on network, put by the players and the fans. And a special thanks out there to the fans, Forever Broadcasting, and all our sponsors this year. It's been a great year, Blair. Quintus is down here with us in North Carolina with a group of alumni. Blair Thomas, my name is Skip Dreibelbis, along with a Haas out here today, talking some Penn State football.
Yeah, I tell you, this is one of those days, and when the temperature drop like this, it always brings me back to that cold day against Notre Dame.
Oh, man.
Because it was below zero with the wind chill, and it was extremely cold, and that's how this day is. It's one of those It's so cold you can't even smell the snow in there.
I can remember watching you in that game, Blair, and you just exploded. I mean, just give us a feeling on that energy level, where that passion comes from, and that kind of.
Well, there was a lot of keys to that. There was a lot of keys to that because, you know, back then Joe didn't really let us wear the spandex or the, you know, all the other crap underneath the long johns. But you know, guys always made sure they got them.
We had the long white socks.
Yeah, the long white socks. Yeah, that's when we bring out the long white socks when it got cold. So what I did was I had on some blue tights, and then I got some Vaseline. And I mean, I probably used either a whole jar or 3/4 of a jar. But I would scoop it out and I would put it in my tights on my legs so it could almost be like an opposite. So I want to keep the moisture and the warmth inside.
You're like a seal on the football
field. Like a seal. So I wanted to keep, you know, as much body heat in as possible. So I was just, you know, just taking globs of it and just rubbing it up and down my legs underneath my tights. So once your legs got warm, it kind of kept it into the, you know, into the tights and under, you know, the football pants.
Are you sure you didn't put that on your uniform and your pants as well, so it kind of grabbed and slide away?
I did go for over 200 against him that day. So. No, but that was one of the keys that kept me warm. And I just remember we have these blowers on the sideline, just blowing the heat out, and everybody's standing around them. And if you were on the field and you came to the sideline and you would try to get in front of the blower, guys would not move because they figured you was out in the field running around. They're just standing there cheering and they're like freezing icicles. And then I wound up, you know, when the defense was on the field, I got a chance to get in front of one. And it was so cold and you're trying to get so close to the blower.
Yeah, what about catching fire, man?
I did. It burnt a hole in my tights.
Oh, man.
So it was just one of those games when you want to get back out there, and this is a day when it's this temperature, the ball kind of get hard, you know.
It's like a rock.
Yeah, it's like a rock. Even trying to catch the ball. So, you know, when it gets to a certain temperature, yes, a lot of times guys still want to put the ball up in the air. But I think most of the scoring and most of the stuff I would think would take place on the ground. It depends on, you know, the wind right now. We got a lot of wind blowing through here now. The wind is a factor depending on which end zone you're going into. Will dictate whether you're going to be passing the ball a lot or keeping it on the ground most of the day.
I'd like to go back to that Notre Dame game for a second. Sitting next to you, I want to hear, as the back that got those 200-plus yards in that game, what it felt like every time you got another shot at that defense, every time you were running over another Notre Dame defensive player.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching staff, they did a great job putting a game plan together for us. Our guys really came out to play this game. It was the last game of the season. We wound up getting for the Citrus Bowl, but that game did set up everything was clicking on all cylinders. Offensive line, they was getting movement, they was getting good leverage, you know, on a Notre Dame, you know, defensive line. We just kept on the heels, but they had some spectacular players. Ricky Waters, Tim Brown, that was his senior year. So they had some weapons on offense, but we just kept on plugging away. If I remember correctly, we stopped them right into the half, which kind of, you know, kept us in the game. If they would score again, and they would, you know, went up a little bit, they were tougher for us. But, you know, we had that mentality. Matter of fact, that could have been the game when Joe, no, that was my senior year when he told me, "Hey, Max Thomas, you need to stop reading newspapers because you're not that good." So I thought it was that year, but no, that was my senior year that he said that. But you always get those moments where Joe always, you know, getting his shot in on you, trying to motivate you any way he can. But we had to come back after the half and really stick to the game plan, and we kept it on the ground a lot. And you could tell those guys on the other side of the field that they were just too cold. They didn't really want to play, whereas we was home, you know, it was a televised game. You know, it's funny because it was so cold that the student section, you know, before the game started, it was filled. It was almost after the first quarter, the whole student section was gone. So I guess they went back to watching in their dorm rooms, but it was just an outstanding game. One of those games where you want to be a part of. That's why you play the game, is to be in games against quality opponents late in the year. There's football weather. You're grinding it out. I just remind me of the little kid we used to go out and play, in the streets, and you'll watch a game with Earl Campbell playing, and next you'll go outside. I'm bowling people over like I'm Earl Campbell, things like that. And that's what you get out of those big games like that.
I think it's going to be interesting this year, too, with an outdoor Super Bowl in the North. You're going to have, for the first time, college football players in the North, the Big Ten. We're used to this. We love it. We enjoy playing teams from the South in this kind of a situation. It's our chance to really give them a little something back. And in the Super Bowl in the NFL, it's going to be a similar type of conditions.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that, because it's funny, because that's where Penn State started their season at, in the Meadowlands, MetLife Field, and that's where the Super Bowl is going to be. So, I mean, it's a good experience. Our players are not playing in bowl games right now. Hopefully, in the near future, we can get back into the bowl business. And right now, the university and Coach O'Brien is doing a good job of moving guys around to get kids a chance to still travel and experience, different parts of the country, and going over to Ireland next year to different parts of the world. So those are the things that really, is going to define this chapter in Penn State athletics. And we need to come out and make sure as fans that we continue to support these players. Please come out and support us, support the fans, because they deserve it.
The seniors, this is a big day for them. They're going to leave it all out there today. There's nothing to be left after today for them. Possibly the next level of football, but here at Penn State, they're going all out today.
Yeah, I just think back when you get to senior day, you just think back to your last opportunity, to think that it's going to be your last chance to come out of the tunnel, in front of 100,000, 80,000, whatever that number is. It's still Penn State fans that this is your last go around. A lot of people for many years have wanted to play in that big arena, and these seniors had that opportunity to experience a part of history, a part of a college experience, to be involved in the program, to just really cap off their career here. So we got to go out there and really support these guys and thank them for the sweat that they put into making this program what it is today.
This just isn't just another group of seniors. It's a very special group of seniors who've gone through an experience unlike any Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania Penn State senior class ever. That is going to stand throughout history as a commitment, a comment on how Penn State and how their players handle adversity.
Yeah, I think it all started last year with Maui and what's the other kid's name? Fullback. Zordich. Okay, those guys kind of they rallied the troops together. So it was those guys that started. Now these guys are taking the reins, and they have done a great job of keeping those guys together, because a lot of guys fled, and the core guys that we really needed to stay, they stood by us, and we have to stand by them.
Back when this all was shaking down, Coach O'Brien called us all in, and I tell you, man, the amount of guys that showed up that day, coming from all around the country, when a coach called on the 4 players to come together to stand by him, and these players, I don't think any other school around the country can do anything like that. And all the players at the time, our strength coach gave me Ferrera's phone number to call him to try to talk to him to stay there to kick. Some guys came, some guys went. Ferrera will return my calls. I know other guys who were kickers who were trying to reach out to him. Some of these guys already had in their mind where they were going to go. But you know what? I think they're going to have that regret for the rest of their lives, and they didn't stand tall with this group of recruits who are going through some of the most adverse times in college football history.
Skip, you're absolutely correct, because I talked to the kid that went out to Silas Red, that went out to USC, and for him to come back a week or so later after he decided to leave to say he wanted to get his degree from Penn State. You know, that
What's
just,
that?
yeah, that just shows you right there the type of people that are associated with Penn State, the people that's the fan base here at Penn State, that it's a unique situation, and we like to think that we try to recruit unique guys, and you have to be a unique type of player to play here, but you got to also do it for the right reasons, and I was very disappointed when he decided to leave. I thought for sure he was the guy that was going to stay based on our conversation. But then he wanted to go out there to a visit and decide to go to USC, and his career hasn't been the same since. I believe he'd have got more exposure here if that was his goal and desire to play at the next level. He could have played last year and got the amount of carries needed that he could have, catapulted himself into the NFL, as a junior. But now, he had a bad year. He was getting banged up a lot, and now
he's going to suffer, man.
Oh yeah, now he's going to be a guy that would have been a first or second round draft choice. He's now going to slip to the cracks. It will probably be, somewhere in the later rounds.
He's going to struggle with the squad, man. He's really going to struggle. These guys out here at Penn State who are here through all this turmoil are writing the book. These guys have a pen in their hand, and they're defining who Penn State is now and into the future.
But there's also the characteristics of Penn State players. You see, time and time again, how Penn State players are, giving back to different organizations, different charities, raising money for this, raising money for that, and that's because we're a unique bunch of guys, and that's why we at Forever Lions is have that same component in where we want to give back and support our Penn State chapters all over. So we just got to put the plan together and make it happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. We look forward to that. And we're broadcasting live out here at Lot 20 at the GoPSURV.com Hogfathers Tailgate Show here. A cool, crisp day here at State College. Partly cloudy, some sun out here, some fans coming around. We've got some Hogfathers food here. You got to give it a taste, folks. There's some great stuff. I look forward to the break to that. I'm still smacking on the chili, but there's some good stuff.
I appreciate Quintus's absence here today. I'm enjoying that Hogfathers on his behalf. And I'll take care of his responsibility in that regard.
Hey, I tell you what, when I was coaching that Temple, a coach told me a long time ago, you can always tell when it's good food in a restaurant. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot, and a lot of fat people going in and out. And I tell you what,
well,
you guys haven't disappointed me.
We qualify. Bring on the buffet.
Well, Blair, I can honestly say I'm about twice the man I used to be when you
Literally.
but I hope my next year will change that. So,
you keep on saying that, but you keep on coming back with 2 plates. I'm trying to figure that out.
Hey, I forgot because it's the year, right? Thanksgiving's coming next week, man. Oh, man, I can't wait to do that. Yeah, it's a great time out here. Some of the fans out here have been great, too. It's been great to have someone come around here. One going to birthday, and it's great to send some good shot here. And I hear them shouting, they're still listening to us out there. We're out here, if you're on the AM dial, it's 970 WVLF on the FM side, Y106, and our syndicates out there as well, picking us up in areas further out of reach from State College today. And we look on building that metric work here in obviously the years to come here. And Forever Lions is actually going to look forward to being able to bring you other sports as well. It's great to do football here. We're getting things kicked off with one of the biggest sports here at Penn State, but Blair and Quintus and have been talking around. We're looking to try to get together with other alum of other sports because we're going to carry this program on where other players in other sports can come out here, talk about what it's like being a player and an athlete here at Penn State, and the student being able to get their experience as well, and give you fans the insights of what it's like, whether it be wrestling, basketball, field hockey, softball, baseball, all the sports out here at Penn State, lacrosse. I remember the other week here we had some lacrosse players coming by here to Tailgate Show. We look forward to bring that to the fans here and let them hear firsthand what it's really like to be a student athlete. And the whole network was built by the players for the fans.
Yeah, that's the main thing that we've been trying to do from day one, is make sure that the fans understand and know that we want to bring not just football to them. We want to bring women's gymnastics, men's wrestling, men's basketball. So we want to go through the winter sports. We want to do baseball. We want to do all the sports. Now, give those former players of those sports the opportunity to give the insight on what the track team is doing, what the swimming team is doing. What are our standards in the Big Ten?
So it's like to be a swimmer at Penn State.
Exactly. Let's hear they training regiments, what they do getting up in the morning, as a diver, what kind of strength and conditioning they do to advance themselves in their sports.
Right, field hockey, all the different sports. And I think it's a unique opportunity here with this network to be able to bring the fans some of the best insights you ever have from the sidelines, from the locker rooms. Those conversations you just never hear about as a fan. You read it in the papers, you hear it on the radio, you hear it watching on TV, but actually hear it from the players. There's insight that fans have never had before.
Right. You want to make sure that, because we've been away from the game for so long, and some of us has gone on to play in the NFL, some have gone on to coach at different levels. So we want to make sure that they give a perspective of that team, that program, moving forward. We just want to make sure that the fans know that we as former players support every team that comes through this program.
Absolutely. And that's an open mic to anybody who put on for Penn State. That's what makes the Forever Lions Network, unlike any other sports network out there. It's the only network really that's been built by the players for the fans. And it's really a cool concept. And I'm really thankful to United Broadcasting for having a vision. You want to advance this and take it forward. I think it's only going to grow. With the alumni out there hearing this, the former players and fans for their sports, you've already talked to us really want to get involved and take this and take it forward. I think it's going to be a lot of fun with it.
Yes, that's why we're doing it, because we want to have fun, but we also want to give back and want to help support the program in any way we can. We want to be a voice out there, even on the recruitment side of it. I never want to get too far away from the whole vision of us former players trying to find diamonds in the roughs. There's good players out there, because there's players all over the country, and so many guys get overlooked. And if you have a guy, in your area that you think can play at Penn State, let him come here and try to be a run-on.
We'll get a hold of one of us. We'll be happy to talk to us.
And we can do some of the due diligence and send us some film so we can critique the film.
Get them out in the summer to let us know. We're out watching, do different things. Throughout the past 30 years, Blair, almost 30 years since you've been here, but as a kicker, I've gone out and always given back to people who want to try to learn how to kick. So I've gone out and done different combines and things like that in high schools, trying to be able to pass on the craft to other guys. And the cool thing about it is, I remember back, Coach Sarah, God rest his soul, great guy.
Yes.
I'd see Buddy out there and running into him at a convenience store, and he'd ask how you're doing. He never forgets who you are. And you mentioned something like, man, he's there with a pen and paper, wanting to know who it is. He's going to get in touch with him, But that's kind of a neat network that Penn State players and coaches and relationships we've had over the years.
Joe Sarah was probably one of the hardest working coaches in college football. When I was coaching at Temple University, I used to see him on the road for the Big 33. I used to see him in Harrisburg, and he would come in and he would probably participate in the event, go up, get in there, go to his room, get some rest, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to drive to the next city that he get to be in. And I got a chance to get a glimpse at it, but he had this contraption that he built so he could drive and also take notes at the same time. And Buddy later in his years, it's bad enough that, giving up just a steering wheel with nothing to feed his logical reactions. It's perfect, but for him to design something so he can also take notes and drive at the same time, it was very dangerous, but this man was committed to making sure that he found the best players for this program. And Joe Sarah, You know, it's always a good feeling to go against his linebackers, because he always, when we had to do our linebacker drills, we used to have to always, running back versus linebacker to pick up the blitz. We used to always have to go against him, and that was one of those things that, you know, Buddy used to get right up in there.
Oh, he loved it.
Hey,
He loved it.
you know what the best adjustment in football is? It's your chin strap. Tighten it up.
Oh, he loved the hit, man. He loved the hit. I'll tell you, it was a really intense type of coach and a great guy, great personality. You know, we saw him at the 25 reunion that he was struggling. You know, he had some great friendship with the coaches over the years with one another. Still stands out to this day. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're broadcasting live out here in Lot 20 at the GoPSURV.com tailgate show. And if you want to join us, we got some food here from Hog Fathers, and we'll sort of bring you more of the best of Pennsylvania past, present, and future here. You listen to Forever Lions Network.
Local news, local sports, Seven Counties, BLFL, all-day time, WTKK Lobo, Lockhaven, St. Times.
Hey, Mary from Victoria. Do you need your car? Are you worried about the next time your car breaks down? Does your car have morning sickness or
3-minute break, your last spot before coming back will be Skydive Happy Valley.
support standard features like Bluetooth and radio camera, or get a great deal on a new 2013 Civic with Bluetooth and Pandora capabilities? Or have the new 2013 Civic with KBB coolest cars under $18,000. In the market for an SUV, the 2013 Civic is loaded with standard features and feature comfort. Check out the great pre-updates on the CRV, America's best value brand. There you go, problem solved. Get a great deal on your one new at the Honda Clearance event happening now at this calendar. 2796 West Avenue, 326 State Avenue. The same great cars, the same friendly
Celebrate good times. Come on out to Northland Bowl for your next celebration. Northland Bowl is the place for your parties, birthdays, anniversaries, office, bridal, or bachelor parties. Let Northland Bowling Center create the perfect party package for you. So celebrate good times. Come on to Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street, in State, with www.northlandbowl.com. Biggest party in State College is at Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street, Friday night. The lights go down, music goes up, with quick rock rock and roll from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Get our lane flights until 2 a.m. and 5:50 Bud Light pitchers till midnight. Then Saturday night, it's Chocolate Bowl, and an hour of full bowling experience from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Get our lane flights until 2 a.m. and 5:50 Coors Light pitchers till midnight. So where's the biggest party in State College? Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street. Visit northlandbowl.com and follow us on Facebook for great week specials.
It was amazing. Everybody has to do this. Everybody.
Hey, this is Hutch from Skydive Happy Valley. Come find out what all the excitement is about. Visit us at the Midland County Airport, about 20 minutes from downtown State College. Skydive Happy Valley is a full service job zone. Whether you want to check something off your bucket list or become a licensed skydiver, make it happen. All of our instructors are certified by the United States Parachute Institute, have more than 15 years and thousands of jumping experience. Visit us at skydivehappyvalley.com or call me at 866-258-7597 to schedule your jump today.
Coming back in 20 seconds.
Oh my God.
20 seconds, 20 seconds, we're about.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Visit us at skydivehappyvalley.com or call me at 866-258-7597 to schedule your jump today.
Y106.9.
Stock 970 WBLF.
And we're back here live at the Rubber Lions Hog Fathers GoPSURV.com tailgate show. And Blair Thomas, Skip Brown was bringing the best of
I know there's Blair.
And I'm actually hearing Chris back in the studio now, but I think we're back here live, Chris. Are we back live? I think we are. Well, we'll talk like we are, Blair. We are live, okay. We're here at the GoPSURV.com Hog Fathers tailgate show, bringing the best Pennsylvania past, present, future. Trying to stay warm out here, Blair. Cool day. I was just, again, snacking on some of that Hogfather's chili here during that break.
Good stuff. When you need to stay warm, you gotta keep moving. You gotta move around. You gotta keep that blood flowing.
Oh, I did. I got up right up by this chair and went back there after I hit that chili. Hey, brother.
I haven't seen you move that fast in a long time.
Well, we're shuffling them heaters around here, so it's getting a little bit more toasty for us. So you gotta feel that good, buddy.
We got it both ways.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, these guys out here at GoPSURV.com, they will come out here and set up an RV for you for a weekend like this.
Well, let me tell that story because I got a chance to experience. I mean, these guys do an outstanding job. You come here, you get your RV for the week, so you don't have to drive it up from your hometown. They set up everything for you. You park the car in the RV lot. They have some carts that you can put all your luggage in, so you don't have to take 10 trips. They'll roll over, show you where your RV is. Everything is laid out. If you have any issues, any problems, you just make a quick call. They come over here in a matter of 30 seconds or less. Oh, it's outstanding. Outstanding. I tell you, Mark, tell them those guys do an outstanding job. If you want to truly experience the tailgate experience, you got to do it with GoPSURV.com. You got to do it with these guys. They are the best.
Well, you can actually come out on a Thursday. It'd be here Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, man. I mean, that's a nice long weekend out here.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to get to the point where it's going to just
Just gonna
for two home games in a row, you just stay the whole 2
Just gonna stay
weeks.
the whole season, right? They're just gonna keep parked in one spot. And they're gonna have this little, they're gonna call it the RV-ville out here in Penn State, where everybody's just camping out here the whole season in a big community out here, everybody. So, you know, it's really some great accommodation. That one game we were inside that one out there.
Oh yeah, when we broadcast from inside, I mean the big screen television, you had everything
We were watching some of the
laying
game
out there.
Yeah, we were watching some of the game that day while we were doing some radio. That was great. I mean, awesome accommodations. They got the satellite TV and everything you need out there to be catching the games while you're going on state. You know, when it's hot outside, you come in outside when it's cool. When it's cold outside, you come on in when it's warm.
Yeah, I got experience. I've been inside the double-decker one. They got one that's 2 stories. I got a chance to go in there a couple times, but that right there has to be different this time of year. Because you can see over everybody, you can see who's tailgating where, you can see all the flags. It's just a real great tailgating experience when you have an RV.
I see that. You know, the fans are starting to gather and rally around here at Penn State. I see some red out there, Blair, and it makes me begin to wonder there could be possibly some Cornhusker fans that came all the way.
Well, you will want that. You know, with college football, you know, a lot of our fans travel to away games, so you couldn't expect other teams not to have their fans do the same thing. We like the fact they have them here, but we don't want too many of them.
I think they're going to be.
This is our house.
That's right. I think they're going to be drowned out in that big blue sea out there today, blue and white. I'm sure they'll get to hear that real soon. They've never had that experience at the stadium. And I'll tell you, man, there's no place like it.
No, it's a good experience to go to a away game. That's one thing. I got a chance to go years ago to Wisconsin, and to go out on a Friday night, you know, in Madison and just walk around and experience how their fans, you know, interpret their team and what they say they're going to do to us. I know our fans probably do the same thing to, you know, incoming teams, but it's just a good experience. I mean, we're going to get a chance to do it with the show. I guarantee you we're going to try to, you know, travel to some away games in the near future and get a chance to experience being out that Friday night and getting some of their fans on.
It's still fun. Well, you know what? The cool thing is, you know, I know where we go to play. There's a chapter of 10-10-11. So we could put together a nice little show there for those away games, bring the fans in, and that's a little bit of fun rivalry stuff going on.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
That'll be a lot of fun.
We can get our equipment set up and we're good to go.
But I want to see there's somebody walking along there with the Nebraska jersey there. Big Nebraska fan. Well, it's great to see everybody come out and support the team out there. And I think we'll have a few drop by this way. We can get some thoughts and comments from them here today. But you know, it's our last broadcast here at home this year, Blair. But we look forward to being able to have more events, more sports, and things coming forward in the network in the days, weeks, months to come. And it should be a lot of excitement and fun surrounding what's going to be evolving this whole Forever Lions program.
Yeah, I mean, this year has been an outstanding year. Some of the talent that we have had on the show, Harry Hamilton, Kurt Warner, Wally Richardson, Justin,
he helped kick us off.
Yes, so we had, even last night, we had Brad on again and Ricky Sales. So we have had, through the course of the year, some really high-profile guys, some guys who contributed to the program in many different ways.
They love Penn State.
They love Penn State. And the thing is, let's not forget the fact that some people probably haven't had a great experience when they was here. But, playing for Joe had groomed them into better men, and some of them, come back and they have a different feeling, a different grasp of the program.
Right, this year they retired Cap Brady's jersey, the first time ever. It's they were changing here at Penn State. Guys have uniforms in the back, with jerseys now.
I'm still mixed on that. I'm still mixed on that. Just for a clear reason, I'm not upset with Capoletti and the accomplishments that he's achieved, but we have always been a group of guys. It never has been isolated to one person or one jersey number, because we understand that as a running back, without that offensive line, you're going to do limited things.
So the concept of one team has been around for a lot longer than people realize, especially the Penn State's always been about.
Yes.
I think Coach O'Brien coming here, the new unity is trying to grow that, they brought that term to the forefront. That's always been around. It's always been a concept here at Penn State. And you're definitely right there, Blair, that that's a concept that it's kind of instilled with everybody that comes to Penn State. And I know that, I think Blair maybe getting a little too warm here. We got the heater up next to him, so he's gonna roast here for a little bit. But he's sliding to the side here.
Yeah, so getting back to that, so I'm happy for him. Well, we already got guys wearing two number ones and two different numbers, so we start retiring too many numbers. Right?
Then left that fifth
right, and that's going to be a snowball effect, because now you're going to get many different organizations and people trying to support players that they are associated with or have a good relationship with, and trying to retire their numbers.
Yourself even included.
Yeah, like 32 can't be retired. There's too many great players that have more than that number.
Yeah, I mixed emotions in that too, Blair. It's a tough call. I like the names of the jerseys, and I think that's kind of a cool thing that somebody earns that to come to Penn State. I think there's new coaches for new traditions and new things. So I think Coach O'Brien has some things in mind.
Well, I think he wanted to really set this team apart from other teams. These guys are the ones that stayed, so they want to recognize that aspect of it by putting their names on the back. I understand that. I can see that.
What do you think of the names of the jerseys?
Well, Penn State tradition has always been focused on the team rather than the individual, obviously. But there's no doubt that in terms of recruiting tool, it could be an advantage to some players.
Just have a name on the back?
I think so.
The seniors, I talked to Spider, who were manager of Penn State, and one of the gifts the seniors got was to keep their jersey with their name on it, which is kind of cool. In 86, we got jerseys when we had the parade and stuff that we love on our jerseys and things. So it's kind of a cool thing, and they framed it actually as one of the gifts the seniors got last year. There's something that I think one couple of the guys told Spider not to wash it after the last game. So there's something to that this generation. I think that's something that lasts and take with us. So I don't know, but it's a tough call. It's not going to change the fan base. It's not going to change the way the players think and feel about one another.
No, I'm just trying to get my thoughts and feelings on it. Everybody's entitled to it. We put this show together so people can get it, come out and give their feelings and thoughts on different things that happen throughout the program. So that's what this
Oh yeah. It's a tough call.
Platform is for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a tough call, you know. And we'll see how things progress here at Penn State. One thing I did hear this week that we talked about actually real early in the season was Penn State having a grass field. And I'll tell you, it made my day. Just this morning, we played a replay of Coach O'Brien talking about playing on grass. He said, as long as he's there, it's always going to be grass.
That's great.
And I'm so thankful to hear that. And, you know, it'd be just wrong for a land-grant school that has all these agricultural neighbors out here to not have grass in the stadium.
We're the best agriculture in the league, growing grass in all the time. So
yeah, I'm thankful to hear that.
Yes.
That's good news for players out there too, because the best surface you could ever play on is all that.
Like just the wear and tear on the body, you know, everybody goes to the new turf is a lot better than what it was, you know, many years ago. But now they put the little rubber, ground up rubber inside the fibers, and that gives you more cushion. It makes it a fast track. But we only have 7 or 8 games being played in that stadium a year. So there's you know, they do a good job in this bad weather. They make sure they cover it. So you know, there's not a lot of wear and tear on it. Every time you're gonna have some problems, you get a ton of rain. But, you know, they can get away and cut some off and patch back in.
Absolutely. And you know, the things that I think they've really studied with soil out there is the toxins and things off these little flecks of rubber and things upon the body. These guys get it from eyes, they ingest it. I don't know what it tells me now. It's certainly not natural. But yeah.
I don't think your body's designed to digest rubber or plastic.
Right. So the effects on unfortunately I saw a high school girl from New York State College when I was friends that you grew up with. I saw the guy break his leg because it just was not good. The car off. I ended his football career. That guy just his foot stuff got hit, and that was it.
But that was a different type of.
No, what is this filter?
Oh, it's the new stuff.
Same stuff. Yeah, it was tragic. I felt bad for him. I was sitting there by his dad, just watching the play. And before kids don't play football again. It was a traumatic experience to him, and that ended his football career. So, you know, I think all natural grass that's very good. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're broadcasting live out here in Lot 20, the RV lot, the Forever Lions Network. Blair Thomas, Skip Dreibelbis is down there in North Carolina. We're bringing back on here shortly here, and one of these segments with the fans down there. And we look forward to being able to get back here and talk a little bit more Penn State football. You're listening to Forever Lions Network.
Dan with no other. Expect nothing less than a smooth, quiet ride in the 2013 Odyssey. By design,
I was listening for your cue there.
3-minute break. GoPSURV.com is your spot.
Okay, yeah, I was listening. It was a 30-second mark there, so I was trying to come right down to it.
Yep, you were good. You were fine.
Okay, and we have a few more breaks for it throughout this hour. And last, what is our hard break at what time?
Last break is the hard break, and the final break of the show is 59:50 at the top of the hour. So that's the end of the show. 59:50.
59:50. Can you just give us a countdown for that? Yeah, like a 2-minute one, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever heard of paychecks?
All right, thanks.
All right.
Yes,
I'm waiting for Quintus to dial back in. He said he's going to come back in after this break. So I'll just wait for him, and then I'll let you guys know whenever he's on.
Okay, sounds real good. Go ahead and give us the feedback.
I'm not sure which way.
Penn State merchandise. Old State will have Trey Bauer, Shane Conlon, and Blair Thomas signing autographs this Saturday before the game. The Center County Visitor Center, 800 East Park Avenue, State College. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6. Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 6. Visit the Central Pennsylvania Visitors at visitpennstate.org. Looking for an affordable way to get around town without having to rely on someone else's schedule? Try a scooter rental from Kansas Scooters. Kansas Scooters provides efficient, affordable, and fun scooter rentals with special rates for Penn State students. Blue White Weekend, get a day of scooter rental for only $40 or $95 for a 3-day rental. Plus, students receive an extra $10 off. Kansas Scooters located in the hillside of behind McDonald's in State College. Call 1-4-238-2602 or visit campus SKOOTERS.com.
Yes, please.
RV.com. Looking for a place to stay while you're in Penn State football this year? Go PSU.com is the premier full-service RV provider for PSU home football games.
Yeah, and then we can figure out.
Maintain models to rent out RVs and deliver early to ensure the best possible location at the PSU overnight lot and correctly set up by the professional staff. For more information, visit GoPSURV.com or call 800-519-8467. B.com.
WR 106.9.
Start 970 WELF.
My name's Mikey Evans, and I listen to Forever Lions.
And we're back here live at the Forever Lions Hogfathers and GoPSURV.com pregame show, bringing the best of Penn State past, present, future. Blair Thomas, my name's Skip Trollis, and Quintus McDonald will soon be back on the line here with us, live down in North Carolina, or remote there with us, with some fans back down there. Talking some Penn State sports here, just kind of recapping the year here, looking ahead to this game here today, Blair, with Nebraska. What are some of your thoughts here today with Nebraska coming up?
Well, I tell you, you know, me and Haas was talking about this a little bit earlier, and I think today's game is going to be a game, you know, because of the wind. I think, you know, when you get into a cold, windy game, I think you have to, you know, rely on your ground game. I think your offensive line has to set the tone. Your defensive line has to be reckless abandonment. They got to go out there and get some movement up the field. So I think our defensive line play a big part in the outcome of this game. If those guys can get penetration, if those guys get penetration and stop the run, you know, get the pressure in the quarterback's face, I think it's going to be the outcome that we don't like. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But I think it's one that these guys are going to put it on the line for these seniors, and I think you're going to be surprised with the intensity that they're going to back there and play with.
No doubt about it, Blair. I don't know how low it's. I don't think it'll be a low-scoring game, though.
I know you guys think because a lot of people put points on them that it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I was wrong before, so it's just my opinion.
That's okay. You still have push-ups.
If you don't like it,
it's all right. It's all right. You still have push-ups.
I'm gonna get those out of the way in a minute. Because I don't want that to say hanging over my head.
We'll carry that over next year.
Yeah, you still have push-ups.
Yeah. No, we kind of do little friendly bets here with what we do here, and recapping the season. I look back and you know, I saw kind of that first loss coming with Florida, and I see with Nebraska here, Penn State and Nebraska kind of, I think, struggle defensively a little bit, and I think it's gonna. I think we're gonna see about too high. I say maybe 4 touchdowns. It might be about 4 touchdowns between the teams. It's gonna. I think the special teams going to play a big factor in this. Field position, obviously, and today. You really have to establish that running game, the ground game, because if you don't have a good running game in a day like this, you know, when you have wind and you have to get the ball up at all, you know, that wind's going to play a big factor in a game like that.
Absolutely. That's what I tell you. You guys think they're going to put it in the air a lot, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Some of those games that they had a lot of points scored against them and scored a lot of points was games in which it was a different outcome. It wasn't, you know, as cold as it is now. It just turned into the latter part of the football season when it's getting really cold. This is the time of year Green Bay was as good as they were. Pittsburgh Steelers, because nobody liked to come and play in cold weather.
Let me ask you though, with O'Brien's connection with New England, cold weather team up there, obviously the NFL, it's you got a Brady up there with a strong arm, a quarterback that will throw in any condition, no matter what. I don't know if the game plan would call for a passing game this time of year, but Hackenberg definitely has the arm for it.
We in the NFL.
True. Hackenberg's got an NFL caliber arm, though. There's no question about that.
Oh yeah, he got a big time arm, but he's not there yet. You know, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of people are trying to, you know. Don't get me wrong. He's a talent that we haven't seen here quite some time at his age and he's the prophet. So we are very pleased and thankful to have him. Trust me, absolutely. Don't ever get me wrong about him approaching this, but we still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go. And your arm is just one aspect of it. I came out, you know, the guy Jeff George. You know, everybody's talking about Jeff George arm. But some of the other aspects of the game is at that position, you got to have some leadership qualities. You got to, you know, you got to be likable. You got to be a guy that understands. You got to spread it out. You got to take care of many different departments in your organization. The offensive line, you got to make sure those guys are happy. Your receivers, you got to spread the ball over. And you know us street running backs, we always want the ball. So it's a lot of things you got to do, and it's not always global, verbal, you know, things that you have to do. Sometimes it's just the way you carry yourself. You know, okay, he's a leader. He's a leader. And Hackenberg has a lot of those qualities already, which is good. So we just got to keep on building on that. Coach talked about adding more things, you know, into the scheme, into his development, and those are the things that only comes with time. You know, football is, you can only line up in so many different places and be legal. So, you know, nobody's reinventing the wheel, but, you know, when you have a young quarterback coming into a high pressure situation, you can't throw the whole playbook at him at once. You got to give him bits and pieces and let him develop over time.
But hasn't the evolution of the game in college, even more so than professionally, changed to where you got to be, you know, aggressive, unafraid to throw on first down? I mean, the offense is really driving both college football and the NFL. The quarterbacks are unquestionably, you know, key to that development.
Well, yes, you got to have a guy that can handle that, but also the game has changed in the fact that a lot of these young quarterbacks are playing in spread type offenses when they're in high school. So if you 2x2 and you play in a cover 2, you can only line up in so many little different spots to be able to protect those guys and cover those guys. So it's a limited number of things you can do. So those guys are seeing it. So Christian saw that in high school. So those things are easy. Now it's just a matter of asking the terminology that now once he understands, oh, that's just how such and such play. It's the same playbook. They just call it something different than we call it, at our high school. So these players are coming in more polished now, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing guys, you know, you're thinking they're going to throw the ball more. I think we will see still a balanced attack from our offense, run the pass.
You got to control the ball. And I know Quintus is out there. He's picked up in a conversation with Quintus down in North Carolina. There, Quintus, we were talking about what we're going to be looking forward to here at Penn State with Nebraska today. You know, Blair's calling it a low-scoring game. Myself and Haas, I think there's going to be a little bit more.
I'm right along with that. I believe it's going to be a low-scoring affair as well. You guys are talking about how COVID is up there and the wind is blowing around. I have to believe that we're going to have to stick to the running game. You know, we're going to need turnovers today, guys. We need at least, I need 3 turnovers to win this game. It's going to be necessary. It's going to be vital for us to get the ball on the ground on defense and get the turnovers. I see us scoring on a special team play besides the field goal. I'm looking at a 20-17 victory for Penn State. Contingent on 3 turnovers. Without the turnovers, I just don't see our defense standing up to the attack. This young quarterback is not even young anymore. He's played. He's got a lot of game experience. He's got great teaching. So our defense is going to have to stand up, get the ball on the ground, get those couples, get them all, give us an opportunity to really hold the ball with our running game. As today's going to be huge, you guys are talking about the wind is blowing around up there and it's cold. You know, we had great cold weather machines while we were in school. You know, but and that's not to take anything away from our young students who doing great things now. You know, the top 5 in the nation, you know, and all these very things we got. Some very sophisticated stuff from created, not sophisticated from what they created, to get them the ball, get our receivers the ball, running the ball, not only throwing it to us, but our running game is going to be vital. We've got to carry the ball and not turn it over. Not turn it over. If we get 2 turnovers on defense, and do not turn the ball over, or at least limit our turnovers to one. If we're 3-1 in turnovers, I really believe we'll win this game.
Because I agree with you on so many things, but I think if we get, a couple turnovers, that's the only way that I see it being a different scoring game. I think that would change it into the upper 20s if there's some turnovers, there's some short fields. But other than that, I think it's going to be, in that same ballpark that you said, no more than 24 points, by us in a victorious manner. And I think our defense, I think those guys want to play hard for the seniors that's on that defense side of the ball. And I don't see them putting in, more than 17 points on the board, 20 max.
I'm with you on that, Blair. Certainly, 24 is tough, and that's a good number. I was thinking 24, but I knew that you were on the over so far with those push-ups. Just because I wasn't on the air, guys, don't think I wasn't with you.
Ty Ritchie. We got Ty Ritchie walking by.
You've been on my ribs. I'm coming back, guys, and all fathers, I'll see your senior on North Avenue. But I just want to give another shout out to these great guys down here in North Carolina. We've got Bill Kershaw and Scott, who are the owners of Old Mulligan. Old Mulligan, that's Mulligan. Where you know about Mulligan? You know, Mulligan's on the golf course?
As good as you can buy.
These guys have about, yes, these guys have about 30 seasons, 6 swings up in this place. That's what's beautiful. They're set up for a buffet. We got a pool room where the smaller alumni happen to be. We got a pool room where I was over there watching the game. Business has done setting up our situation over here. I set up. We got a couple of alumni coming in. In fact, we're about to sign up. We got new alumni coming in. This is a beautiful thing. But Billy Scott do a fantastic job down here at Old Mulligan, setting up this place for us here in Barstow, North Carolina. I'm really excited about what's about to take place, what has been taking place, and now I'm going to be a part of it. We are going to be a part of it. Wherever lines are picking up more lines who are lines forever here in North Carolina. Very, very excited. I see people coming in the blue and white. I'm telling you, get me fired up, baby. Get me fired up.
Hey, Quintus, make sure you get some photos down there so you can post those things up on the Forever Lions site. We can also, put it on our Facebook page. So make sure you get all that. And if you find any local affiliates down there that may want to carry us next year, please try to get all that contact information. Because yes, we are looking for more and more sponsors so we can continue to broadcast this show for years to come.
Hey, well, Chris, I had a question for you down there in North Carolina. In North Carolina, are there any radio stations down there that actually carry Penn State football?
I have not found one yet, but believe me, we're on the hunt. I know that the fact that we're open, that we're streaming live, is a big benefit for me and selling stores to me. We've just got to see the public social media and keep doing things that has brought us this far, guys, and I'm sure this thing is going to blow up. They're just really excited about working with us. Keep looking forward to working with other alumni chapters across this state. We spoke earlier to the young lady from she wants to be a part of what we're doing as well. So I'm trying to get talking, guys. I've been going since way early this morning, and my feelings are hurt, and I have no health problem.
Ah, well, you gotta get back this way, brother.
But I'm excited for this print that Mulligan's going to put out here really soon.
Well, Quintus, I think you're onto something down there. It's kind of cool that you could be down there in North Carolina with a group of Penn State alumni on top and cheer on Penn State. And I think that this could be the start of having little cells of gatherings of players. We can have some of our guys going out at different places like this. Everybody kind of coming in together, talking about Penn State football, all while they're carrying our show together like that. So I think this could be a tip of an iceberg type thing here that we're looking at.
absolutely. This is the beginning. This is only the beginning. You know, for all of you folks who have some or are coming for every Lion fans out there, understand that we just get started. You know, we put this thing together and this broadcast was at the 2013 spring game, and here we are culminating in one season. And as you guys were talking about earlier, it's not just about finishing football, it's about finishing athletics. So we're going over into the winter. We're looking at those broadcasts that will be back against ball night instead of take place against basketball. Comes up here shortly and gets the we're looking at participating or collaborating with the women's gymnastics. So we're looking at moving forward into the spring and working with soccer, working with baseball, working with that. So all of you athletes, all of you athletes that are out there listening, don't think that just because in football, this is not you. Absolutely, it is for you. We want you to join us, come on in, let's collaborate, because we are all every life. Once you wear the blue and white, that's the right for every life. That's who we are. This is according to Chicago Broadcasting Live on a call in from Old Colorado here in the Triangle in Barnesville, North Carolina. We've got a couple of alumni that came in. I was headed over to Six Florida that came for their orders. So I don't want to be losing out of something out here. So I'm going to let them enjoy themselves real briefly and come back and get some fans participating. Here comes three more. Wow, we got three more coming.
Quintus, you line them up, and we're going to take a brief break. We're broadcasting live here at the lot 20 at the RV lot for the Forever Lives Network.
Coming back will be Workman Auto.
Your $10 off. Campus scooters located in the Hills Plaza behind McDonald's and State College.
Workman Auto will be your spot coming back then.
Or visit campus SKOOTERS.com. That's awesome. There's it's awesome.
If you
Oh my God.
Chris, if you're Quintus on the line, tell him that we want to wrap up, brother.
Is on the line.
Okay, let him know during the break that we want to bring him on briefly to talk with a few of the fans there, then we'll all talk and wrap it up here with the show.
I don't have a camera. There's no camera in my hotel. I don't have a camera in my college. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, let him get a company on our show is that.
Hey, Chris, we're catching Quintus' feedback.
Yeah, forever. We'll get you that.
Hey, Chris, you probably want to hear the Quintus' feedback.
Really? What you think?
I know that. Yeah, Chris, you want to give us the feedback here?
Okay. I do. We have this thing here too called post office.
Minute and 10.
Okay, just why don't you give us the feedback here? Talk to us because we're hearing him on the phone.
Absolutely. It's like I'm doing it now. I'm broadcasting live. We're on the air right now. We're in the working with. And I'd love to teach you guys do a
50 seconds.
Shout out. In 50 seconds, we'll be back on the air.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Chris. Give us the feedback for the commercials.
Black Rock. Good. All right. Good and how you doing, man? We got me on there. Hey, Miss Patty, how are you? All right.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Hey, Chris, go ahead and give us the feedback from the station for us. So we can hear it. Anyone will come on.
I can't hear you, Chris.
Can't hear me?
What did you say, Ron? You said 10 seconds? How much time?
15 seconds.
Okay, great.
are back.
Hi friends, and welcome to Forever Lions Network, broadcasting live out here in Lot 20 in the RV lot at the GoPSURV.com Hot Fathers Tailgate Show. Blair Thomas, Quintus McDonald down there live in North Carolina. My name's Skip Rowles, along with the Haas here, bringing the best of Penn State past, present, future. The only network built by the players for you, the fans. Wrapping up our season here at home against Nebraska this weekend. Quintus down there with some fans. I think he's pulled probably some people over there to give her a word or two. Quintus, tell us the atmosphere down there.
Absolutely. This is Quintus McDonald calling in live from Old Mulligan here in Morrisville, North Carolina. We're down here celebrating with the Penn State Triangle chapter of the Alumni Club. And I've got several alumni here. A couple of the younger ones want to get in there fucking blue. They got some blue and white over there. Okay, I'm telling you, they don't want to be on the air yet. But we've got some seasoned veterans of the blue and white who are, I'm going to put them on the phone here and get people ahead and I'm going to introduce you to Lou and let you do what you do. So Lou, here's Skip Simon.
Hey Lou, how are you?
Hi Skip, how are you?
Oh, better than I deserve, Lou. Hey, tell us about the atmosphere down there. Tell us about what you guys do on a Saturday like this for Penn State down in North Carolina, get together.
Well, we're at Mulligan, and Quintus is gracious enough to give us the
You turned the phone over there to you to give him a few words in down there in North Carolina, huh? Tell me,
still hear me?
I still hear you. Tell us your experience down there in North Carolina with the Penn State alum.
Well, we've been associated with this Penn State Alum Club for about 5 years, and they do a fantastic job at fun and the food bank collection and raffles and scholarships. It's a fantastic club.
Awesome. It sounds like a good time down there. So you guys get together for all the Penn State games down there?
Did we get to go?
No, did you get together and gather together for all the Penn State games?
Yeah, we do. There's probably about 50 to 75 people who will be showing up here to watch the game.
That's outstanding. Well, I'm glad to see that Penn State Proud is down there in North Carolina. It's only Penn State to get fans like this getting together for a game. So, so thankful to be able to have you share your experience here with us. And, go Penn State, of course. And please tell the friends down there in North Carolina. Friend us on Facebook, okay? Facebook.com/Forever Lions. Our website's foreverlions.com. We want to be able to get out there in your communities to give back to you fans down there. It's so great to have Quintus down there to be able to be the hands and the feet since Blair and I up here at State College today. But we really look forward to be able to get back to you fans back there in North Carolina. And we're out here at Penn State today. We see somebody that Nebraska hat on by there. We welcome all the fans from Nebraska too, and look forward to a great game here today.
Lou, how you doing? This is Blair Thomas. I got a quick question for you. What year did you graduate from Penn State?
I did not graduate. My son did.
Okay.
But, I've been watching Penn State since I was a sophomore in high school in Fulton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to bring in, that connection. So you right down the road from Phillipsburg. Now, how long you been down in the Carolinas? How long you been down in the Carolinas?
Oh, we've been down here since 2000.
Great.
Now, let me guess.
So,
the weather's
they still call us Yankees down here.
Hey, let me guess. The weather down here in North Carolina with the Penn State fans must be a little warm compared to here.
Well, it's 60 degrees today, a little overcast, but it's still nicer than probably up there. What's the temperature up there?
Oh, I don't even want to know.
It's cold.
It's cold. Yeah, if it wasn't for these heaters out here, let's be here surrounded by these RVs, I'll tell you, we'd be in
39 degrees.
Perfect weather for a Penn State football game.
Oh, definitely.
I'll give it back to Quintus, and we are Penn State.
No, we are Forever Lions. Don't forget it. All right, thank you so much for your time.
All right, we got guys following in here. This is looking fantastic. I'm getting more and more excited. I just want to see the blue and white, man. I tell you, I've been blue and white all my life. From high school to college to the NFL, it's been blue and white. but when I see that Nittany line, it does something special. So we are forever line here in Barnesville, North Carolina.
Fantastic, Quintus. Well, keep up the good work down there. You know, I look forward, you know, you're the Southern Connection now. You're going to be able to pull a lot of these fans together down there for us and have more rallies and events down your way. I think it's going to be a lot of fun if we can do these simulcasts like this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But, you know, I actually joined the alumni chapter this morning myself, or this afternoon. I don't know what time it is. But today, I knew it was today. I joined the alumni chapter here, so I'm going to be very active here, and we're going to work to get as many things accomplished as the Lord says accomplished. And I know that. You know, the VP that you all spoke of earlier is excited about growing this chapter, where we've already got close to 240 people in this chapter alone. So, you guys hear that? Iowa fans are going crazy back there. It's just Florida here on Michigan.
Oh, how about that?
20-21.
Hey, well, I'll tell you, the wind is picking up here, Quintus. It's going to be a mighty cold, chilly day out here at State College. So, great football weather. And this is going to be a great smash mouth football game here at State College today. So, I look forward to a great ground attack. I hope the team is keeping it on the ground and we found it out. But it's going to be a tough one here because, you know, both these teams are hungry for a win.
Yeah, so what's your pick? You kind of floated around making a pick. Are you doing the Central Florida thing again? What are you doing?
Well, you know, I think it'll be around a 28-point game. I think Penn State has the advantage of being home. The seniors in the last game. And I'll say Penn State again. I'm going to do the same like I did last time. It'll be by 3 or 7 points. 3 or 7.
See, Skip is doing this based on the push-up possibilities. He's always trying to keep it within 3 to 7 points on all his predictions. And yeah. And when we first got here, he was talking about it's going to be a high-scoring game. Him and Haas over here talking about it's going to be a high-scoring game. Now they back to it's going to be a 3 to 7 point game.
Hey, tell Haas I'm going to get him too for getting my shoe.
He's just sitting. He's sitting down.
Oh, he ran away.
You guys don't know how to mix the hog fathers up. You don't just get the chili in one cup and the mac and cheese in another. You mix that together.
Oh, he didn't do that.
Easy before the chili over.
I think Haas is close to that.
No, he didn't do that. But no, why are you talking? He put the mic down. He ran back and grabbed some chili.
To help out these waitresses and O'Mulligan too. I tell you what, their recipe will be world famous. That'd be a great thing to be able to connect these different parts. I mean, these guys are letting us set up in here and do this remote at no cost. They didn't worry, they didn't ask for any promotion. They just said, come on, you're welcome.
Keep working on that contact. Keep working on those contacts down there, because I got your
Well, Haas got the big bowl, man. I was eating out of little cups earlier, man. I had a couple of them there, but he got himself a nice big bowl.
If you're always talking about the other person, you probably got a lid in your pocket.
You know they far away. He got it close by.
Yeah, close by here. No, so we're really thankful for our sponsors. Whether it be GoPSURD.com and the Hawk Fathers, you know, Damon's on Friday nights, Dick Honda out there on West College. You know, we got a long list of sponsors out there, and it's growing. And we're thankful for them for this whole season. It's been a lot of fun.
And we need more. We're not done yet.
Absolutely. There's room for more. Guys, I'm gonna get off the phone now and start taking pictures of the alumni coming in here and signing in. Getting those pictures back up with Chip. You can get them up today, prior to the game, prior to kickoff. You guys stay warm. We are forever Lions. God bless you. Go Penn State.
God bless you too. Stay safe, Quintus. We look forward to catching up with you again soon. And we're broadcasting live here on Lot 20 at the GoPSURD.com Hogfather State Show on the Forever Lions Network, the only network built by the players for you, the fans. Here, we'll be right back after these messages.
3 minutes in this break. Your spot coming back will be the scooters, and then we'll come back till 59:50, and then that'll be the heartbreak and the ideal play at the top of the hour, and then that'll be it.
Okay, so this last segment is for about almost 10 minutes, and you'll give us a countdown to the heartbreak, correct?
Yeah, so I'll give you a countdown of the heartbreak.
Outstanding. All right, thanks, man.
Yep, no
Go ahead
problem.
and give us the feed here, and Campus Scooters are our last commercial then coming out of this break.
Correct.
We have our complete inventory listed at your fingertips. Once you look at our inventory on the website, please call us at Workman Auto at 814-359-2000. That's Workman Auto at 310 West College Avenue in Pleasant Gap. Workman Auto, they make car buying easy. Celebrate good times. Come on out to Northland Bowl for your next celebration. Northland Bowl is the place for your party. Birthdays, anniversaries, office, bridal, or bachelor party. Let Northland Bowling Center create the perfect party package for you. So celebrate good times. Come on to Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street in State College, or www.northlandbowl.com. The biggest party at State College is at Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street, Friday night. The lights go down and the music goes up with Quick Rock's Rock and Roll from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. $10 lane slices till 2 a.m. and 550 Bud Light pitchers till midnight. Then Saturday night is Cosmic Bowl and an out-of-this-world bowling experience from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. $10 lane slices till 2 a.m. and 550 Coors Light pitchers until midnight. So where's the biggest State College? Northland Bowl, 1521 Martin Street. Visit NorthlandBowl.com and follow us on Facebook for great weekly specials. RV.com. Looking for a place to stay while you're in town for Penn State football this year? Go PSURV.com. It's the premier full-service RV provider for PSU home football games. With the widest selection of quality, well-maintained models to rent. All RVs are delivered to your best possible location at the PSU overnight lot. Correctly set up by the professional staff. For more information, visit GoPSURV.com or call 800-519-8467. RV.com. Looking for an affordable way to get around town? 25 seconds. Also schedule. Try a scooter rental from Campus Scooters. Campus Scooters provides efficient, affordable, and fun scooter rentals with special rates to Penn State students. Blue White Weekend, get a daily scooter rental for only $40 or $95 for a 3-day rental. Plus, students receive an extra $10 off. Campus Scooters located in the Hills Plaza behind McDonald's in State College. Call 814-238-2602 or visit campus at KOOTERS.com. You can set up the generator now.
106.9.
Stock 970 WBLF. This is Wally Richardson, and you're listening to 100% pure Nittany Lion only on the Forever Lions Network.
That's right, Wally, the only network built by the players for the fans. The Forever Lions Network broadcasting live out here, Lot 20, the RV lot. The GoPSURV.com Haushalter Tailgate Show. Bring the best of Penn State past, present, and future. Chris McDonald just wrapped up down there in North Carolina. Blair Thomas here with myself, Skip Dreibelbis, and the Haas here with us talking some Penn State football here. Bringing in the last segment of our show here, Blair. Where do we start, man? I'll tell you, it's been quite a year.
It's been an outstanding year. You know, we wanted to start broadcasting this year, and we started, you know, we got to go back to the spring game when that first broadcast down at Damon's. To bring it to this point now has been definitely an outstanding year. We've been supporting the players from the first game down in the Meadowlands at MetLife Field. Broadcasting, I was remotely broadcasting from that game with Stephen Davis.
Yeah,
so,
that was great.
So we was, you know, broadcasting remotely like Quintus did today. So those are things that we want to do more of in the future, and we're going to start trying to even tap into some away games that we can broadcast from different, you know, restaurants and bars as Quintus did today, and bring you, the Penn State fans, our perspective of things that, you know, we think should be moving forward, how the program should move forward, and give our support into this team, because this team ultimately deserves our support for what they went through.
That's it. Well, Blair, you got some fans out here already going by here waving. And folks, if you want to come on, we actually are capturing this on video. We're broadcasting live here today. Blair's here, and myself, Skip Dreibelbis, we're talking to Penn State football here. Glad to have you. I know you're making your way into the game here
Very
today.
honored to meet you.
So,
you're a heck of a back.
Thank you. Watch the heaters.
We're trying to stay warm here, so enjoy some of the heat while you can.
Your name is? Hoss. Hi, Hoss.
My name's Skip Dreibelbis.
Hi, Skip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
My
to
wife,
Is it fun
Diane.
for you to be back here?
Yes, it is. I love coming back. I like to come back and thank you, the fans, for your
Well,
support. A lot of
well, we
people,
thank you.
a lot of people have, sacrificed many things over the years, and for you guys to come and support
Well,
this team, we thank you as former
almost
players.
28 years we've been season ticket holders.
28 years.
28 years, yep.
Where are you from?
Today.
We're from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Pittsburgh, and you've had season ticket holders for 28 years.
yeah, exactly.
That's a great testimony about loyalty to Penn State.
Well, we love Penn State, and
You're forever Lions, right?
forever Lions. And my wife and I didn't go to college here. We went to the small state schools, but we still love Penn State.
Wow, that's awesome.
We always will love Penn State.
Thank you.
Well,
That's why we do what we're doing here, is to make sure that you, the fans, don't forget. And we want you guys to understand, because as players, we don't get a chance to get out and do this. So thank you for coming out and supporting
Well, thank you.
Penn State athletics, not just the football, but Penn State athletics. And
Oh, yeah,
this-
all
and-
sports.
and all
The
sports, yes.
university itself.
Yes.
What a great university.
Yes.
Well, be
Yes.
sure to friend us on Facebook.com/ForeverLions.
All right.
Okay.
And we look to be able to see you, communicate with you again. You can send Blair an email at blair@foreverlions.com.
That'd be nice.
Very good.
Yes.
And reach
Thanks,
out to us. We
guys.
look to be able to see you all again. Thanks
Go
for stopping
Lions.
by.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy
Go
the game.
Lions.
Right.
Thanks,
We are
guys.
Forever Lions. Thank you all for coming by here. Fans are making their way back into the stadium here, Blair, and the kickoff and countdown's on its way here. Wrapping up here, Blair. It's been an awesome season. I'm really thankful for the Forever Lion Network coming together as it has. I'm especially thankful for all the players who've come together with us throughout this journey. You've had some great talent back here on the show here lately.
We're going to get more.
It's going to be great.
It's just going to continue to build. It's just like everything. It takes time to get the momentum. It takes time for people to see that we're for real. That we have the airways to promote their products. So, businesses that have different products that you need to get exposure to, come and support us, support you, and put it on the network to give you some exposure.
We're happy to do that. Now, the kind of cool thing about this whole year, Blair, I've noticed is, our team was Forever Lions, one team, past, present, future. We've had guys, football great coaches like Dan Radakovas, a half century of football out there, coming back to our show repeatedly, being a part of our show. We've had guys from different generations, from past to ours and now beyond. It's a great concept to be able to bring everybody back together under the umbrella of Forever Lions as fans like this. And so I really look forward to this upcoming year.
Yeah, we got some work. We got some work behind us. We got to also make sure everybody, update their site. So we have the bios, what guys are getting involved in, any type of charity events they have coming up. So it's a way for those guys to get that exposure. So we got to update, the website. So it's going to take some time. We understand that. So fans, please bear with us as we continue to update the information and get more guys' information and bios up on the site.
We're growing and we need your help to do so. Your input is valued. We're here for you. We're trying to give back to you, the fans. Again, it's the only concept type program that's out there. Magna Broadcasting actually had the vision of this and could see how a network built by the players to the fans could really bring some insights to Penn State sports unlike ever done before.
Yeah, that's why we're so grateful for this opportunity, because they make it happen. They make it possible for us to voice our opinion to the masses in this Penn State community.
Right, from coaching, from the sidelines, the locker room, those stories and things that we've been able to bring this past year to the Penn State fans are things that they'd never hear of. And that's kind of what's cool about what we can do each week here, bring back to everybody. How y'all doing out there, folks?
Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn's in the house.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna win or what?
Hey,
Of course we're going to win.
Hey, welcome
Come
to
on,
Penn
we're
State.
Forever Lions. Come
Right
on.
on. Right on. No, we're winding out a few minutes here, Blair, and again, I know we're always kind of giving and returning thanks, but it's been a fun time. It's been a fun season, and I want to thank everybody out there, especially Magna Broadcasting, because a lot of logistics and hard work goes into a show like this, just from bringing the food out for Hog Fathers to setting up the tables like they've done here at Go PSRV Sports, for Tammy and everybody out there who've been promoting us. I really want to thank everybody out there because it's, you know, oftentimes we just show up and we just talk, but there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes to this, and I really want to thank all those people behind the scenes who've been able to make this come about. And sometimes they're thankless jobs here. You know, Diane and her husband Michael here, they give a lot out here each week to us like this, and we're thankful for it. We look forward to work with them in the days to come. And you know, come on out, folks, to the Penn State game here today. Dress warm.
Definitely dress warm. Make sure you have your hat and gloves.
And friend us on Facebook. We really want to be able to get together with you here in the days and weeks to come. Blair, any parting thoughts here?
No, I just think it was an outstanding year. We got to make sure that the fans know that we're here to support these players. First and foremost, they deserve it. We want to make sure we give back to the Penn State community as we do different charity events, you know, all over this state.
Right. Well, on behalf of Quintus McDonald, Blair Thomas, my name is Skip Dreibelbis. Remember, tomorrow is Sunday. Get out to church. It's the Lord's Day. We're all thankful. Lord bless you. Lord keep you. We look forward to catching you again on the Forever Lions Network.
5, 4, 3.
Get it out. Local news, local sports, dedication to Center County, WBLS and Farm State. Fox Sports trending now.
Michigan State is ranked 13th in the latest BCS rankings, and they're likely to 10 title games. Spartans needing a win today to get that title game, and they're cruising past Northwestern 30-6 with 2.5 minutes left to go at the game. Clemson, South Carolina, 7th-ranked Clemson rolling the Sooners out 52-6.
Yeah.
You guys got a high challenge.
Great shirt, guys. Thanks. Thank you.